Hi, I'm back! Yeah, I actually today, just like 1 hour ago or something, came back to Sweden from being in Czech for a few days. I was only in Czech from Thursday until today, so Sunday. So like 3 nights to visit family. Literally did nothing. My entire family got sick while I was there, so we like literally did nothing. But it's Sunday, I'm back home. It's like 1 p.m. or something, so I still have most of the day ahead of me, which is so nice. Right now, I'm actually just gonna sit down and relax. I have some like cheese that we bought in Czech. I also have a pastry that we have. What I'm gonna do is watch the final episode of Bridgerton and just like eat, relax, chill for a bit. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to cook. I think I need to go and do some shopping as well, like buy some groceries. Like I need to unpack, I need to put some things aside. I also want to vlog. I feel like I've been meaning to vlog for a while, but haven't really gotten around to it. But now's the time. So this is gonna be sort of like a catch-up vlog, a life update vlog. I know I've been not the most consistent with my posting of videos as of lately, and I apologize for that. Life has just been happening, and I have not been able to keep up, and I haven't really prioritized it either because I have not wanted to stress about it, and I haven't, so it's actually been quite nice in that way. Life has just been happening. Like I've been away at a conference and I was away at another skiing trip. Things have been happening and I haven't been able to keep up, and now I went traveling again. But just know I'm doing quite fine. Like I had a few rough days last week, I think. Like sometimes you do. Like my mood is very up and down, my motivation is very up and down. Sometimes I feel so excited and motivated about booktube and all of it, and sometimes I don't, basically. And I had a few rough days last week, but then this week I've been feeling great again, so I have no clue. But all I know is I'm feeling pretty darn great actually at the moment. We'll see if it lasts. Weather has been awful. It was so cold in Czech, it even snowed, and it's gonna be snowing in Sweden next week. So the weather isn't good, and I would love to be in like a spring sort of mood. The weather is not agreeing with me, but I at least feel like I'm in spring. So that's something, I guess. Another life update. I pierced my ear. So before I only had this one, and on Tuesday I did these two. So I got a conch and a helix, and I'm so excited and I love it. Oh my god. I feel 20 times cooler than I was before. Like one of my goals for 2022 was to get a piercing. Not sure what, how, when, but yes, I put it as one of my goals. And now I did it, and I'm so happy I did. The one that hurts the most is actually this one, because it's a bit more, I guess, exposed, and like my hair gets stuck in it and stuff. This one, not so bad actually. So yeah, now I'm gonna chill for a bit, try to figure out what to do with my day. And I will get back to you soon with some more updates, I guess. Like for example, I decided to entirely scrap my April TBR. That's why you haven't even seen an April TBR. Now, time to relax. Hi y'all! So, I watched the final episode of Bridgerton. It was good. I definitely, like the final 2 episodes of the season were my favorites. I really enjoyed those. I've been chilling a bit, and now I'm gonna head out and do some shopping. So I need to buy some groceries. I also just want to check out some of the stores and pick up like a box to my fridge and random stuff like that, I guess. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm all dressed up and ready. I even put on sunglasses just for the looks. I know I'm not gonna use them. But I told you, I'm in like spring vibes, so this will reflect that. And yeah, that's sort of the fit, still fresh from the airport. Let's go.
To the place, a spot you from a race. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you. Oh,
about to head into the office. It's Monday morning. My hair is a mess as always. I realized one thing yesterday when I was filling up my life journal a bit with like updating books I've read, how I'm doing with my physical TBR and so on. I realized that with the book that I purchased at the airport and then actually read, I have read another 5 books of my physical TBR. Actual purchase wasn't really allowed, I guess, according to my book buying rules. But I'm gonna ignore that because since I read 5 books of my physical TBR, I'm allowed to draw a book buying prompt. So that's what I'm gonna do, so let's just do it. I actually don't know if this actually means anything anymore, considering that I completely broke all the rules during the Swedish book sale. I don't know, but it's fun to draw prompts, right? So let's just do it. This one is calling to me. Okay. Ebook. Okay, this is good actually. I'm allowed to buy an ebook. This does not add to my physical TBR and I get to utilize my Kobo more. So that is good. And that was the prompt. Now I need to head off. I started to edit my vlog today, the one you're currently watching, and I realized that for some of the clips the sound has just gotten weird, so I do apologize for that, but I'm gonna keep that in because I can't really be bothered with repeating myself entirely. I'm about to go to bed, but first I'm gonna read a bit, and I will read The Burning God. I need to read this week. The live show is on Sunday. It's currently Monday. I have not started it. It's over 600 pages. So I must just go and read it. I still haven't finished the Dragon Republic, but I'm okay with it because for multiple reasons it's a reread, so I already know how it ends. I've also already had all of the discussions regarding it. Like I had a discussion for the live show. A friend also read the book and I discussed it with her. So I feel like I've emptied out everything I can from the book at the moment. So that's why I don't want to pick up the Dragon Republic again, because I've already discussed the ending multiple times. Hopefully I can finish this before Sunday. I'm doubting it, but at least I will get a good chunk of it until then. But yeah, I need to get to reading.
Honestly, you're kidding. It's April 5th. Come on. Okay, this is the view I woke up to.
Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms.
Yeah, it's Tuesday and I'm about to refilm a clip that I filmed on Sunday because something happened with my audio. I have no clue what. So let's just do it. The clip I filmed was an unhaul, so I have decided to unhaul a few books and I'm just gonna go through them now real quickly because I can't be bothered filming it again. The first book I plan on unhauling is Ninth House. I started reading this one, I think, during the fall of 2020, like November 2020, something like that. And I read about 100 pages. I have never picked it up since, and I honestly haven't wanted to pick it up. I still thought that I should and like try and finish it and all because I know so many people loves this book. But what actually made me decide to unhaul it was I saw that the sequel was just announced. I think it's called Hellbent and the cover is white instead of black. I saw that being announced on Instagram and that sort of made me realize that I'm not excited about the series. I'm not excited to pick up the sequel. So why should I struggle with this one? I'm saying goodbye to it and it feels quite nice actually. So while I was on the spree, I'm deciding to unhaul more books I'm currently reading. One of them is Life of Pi. I have tried to read this like 3 times now, I think, and I've only read about 10%, so about 30 something pages. This is another one of those books that I'm just not excited about. I don't think this would be more than a 3-star read, to be honest, and yeah, it's been too long. I've had this one since elementary school. It was a gift. That's why I've struggled to get rid of it as well. I just don't want it. I don't want to read it. It's not gonna be a favorite book. Another book I've had since elementary school is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Volume 1. I think this is like a collection of short stories inspired by the TV show. I think this one in particular takes place around season 2 and 3, which are my favorite seasons in many ways. Once again, I've had this for so many years. I have not read it. I'm not interested in reading it. I love the TV show. I'm obsessed with the TV show. The TV show is probably my favorite TV show of all time. But I don't really feel like reading books that were published after the TV show. Like if the TV show was based on these books, I would definitely read it. But now when it's the other way around, I simply don't care, and I don't think these have the best ratings. And yeah, so this is another one I've had for probably over 10 years and have never felt like reading. So finally getting rid of it. Another book I've been meaning to actually read, but I've had for ages. I think this was perhaps like a Christmas or birthday gift also over 10 years ago. That is Graceling. This is the Swedish translation, the Swedish hardback, but I think this series is called Graceling. It's the first book in the series. I've seen that there's been some sort of like research for the series lately. It's becoming popular again, people are reading it again, but I'm honestly not interested. It's some sort of YA fantasy. I'm sure it's great. It was, I think, released around the same time of like Hunger Games and stuff. I've been meaning to give it a go, but I'm never getting to it, and I don't think I will, and it's in good condition. Like, as I said, I've never read it. I've had it for too long. Perhaps someone else will enjoy it more. And then the final book, which I do feel a bit conflicted about, but hey. The final book is Birthright by Nora Roberts. Once again, it's the Swedish translation. In Swedish, it's called Skuggor från det förflutna. I got this as a Christmas gift from my mom, I think 2 Christmases ago. And I started reading it last summer. I got halfway through it, like I had a bookmark halfway, but I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying the story. I don't really care about it. This won't be more than a 3-star read for me. I haven't really felt inclined to pick it back up, and I don't really see a reason for me to keep it either. I know my mom was really excited about me reading it. She wanted to hear my thoughts about it. I know she loves Nora Roberts, but for some reason I struggled with this book, and I'm not excited to continue with it, so I am gonna unhaul it. Perhaps I will give Nora Roberts another go in the future, but this book just, it's not bad, it's just not something I'm interested in really. So yeah, those are the 5 books I'm unhauling, and it feels so freaking good because most of these I've had for ages on my bookshelf, so it's nice to finally get rid of them. Yeah, I had hoped to give them a proper go, and like some of them were gifted, but I need a space, and it's actually helping me to feel a tad bit lighter to unhaul them and get them off my currently reading as well. So yeah, that feels nice.
Hey, I'm back in bed and I'm about to read for a bit. I really should continue with The Burning God. I read about 50 pages last night, and I'm thinking that if I do read about 50 pages every day, and perhaps a bit more on Sunday before the live, I should actually be able to finish it. Perhaps that should be like an aim of mine, because the book is... Okay, so it's just over 600 pages. So I mean, that would equal to 6 days of reading. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so like I should be able to do it, but I really do want to read Luster, actually. I don't know, I feel so compelled to read this. I really want to read this. So I might read a tad bit in Burning God, perhaps not 50 pages, perhaps like just like 20 or something, depending on how much I get into it. And then I might just read a bit in Luster. I really want to read this one. I'm so in the mood for something like this, I hope. So yeah, I think that's the plan.
Hi friends! So I thought I would just share some reading updates and also unbox my Illumicrate book of the month. So reading updates first. I'm currently in the middle of 3 books. As you saw yesterday, I read a few more pages in The Burning God. It's going quite alright so far. Hopefully I can actually finish it before the live show. We're gonna have to see. I started reading Luster and I really got into it. I think I read about 40 pages last night. It's interesting, it's different. It definitely reminds me of Otessa Moshfegh, and yeah, it's bold, it's controversial. The story is about this woman who's quite young. I'm not sure of her age, but I think she's in her early 20s, or even younger perhaps, like late teens perhaps. Yeah, she's looking for love or affection or lust or whatever. And the book starts with her being in a relationship with a man who is married but in a open relationship. It's a lot about sex, it's a lot about dating, and it's a lot about this woman not feeling, I guess, so comfortable in herself or confident or something like that. It's intriguing. The writing is actually very easy to keep up with. I like how it's written. It's sort of like section, like paragraphs in a way. That's very interesting. As I always say, if you enjoy Otessa Moshfegh's books, or perhaps Jolk is another book. But yeah, I'm surprised. I'm enjoying it. I definitely will continue to read it and finish it. I'm also currently listening to For Aunties and a Wedding, which is the sequel to Dial A for Aunties that I listened to last year and loved. I gave Dial A for Aunties 5 stars. And this is just as hectic. It's the sequel. We have Maddie's wedding. And things are just so messy. It's like a constant panic attack, and I just really adore these characters. I think these aunties and like the family dynamics, the relationships within the families are so incredible. I also love the romantic interest. I want more romance in this one, so I'm really enjoying it. I think the audiobook is so freaking good with the like accents and the broken English. Actually, I think it's so good. I will see what I rate it. I have about half of it left. A lot can happen. Like with the first book, for me it actually got better and better and better. So at first I did not enjoy it so much, but as I continued to listen, I loved it so much more and more and more. And perhaps it will be the same way with this one. This is like currently at a 4-star, I think. It might surprise me with the second half. So I'm very intrigued to see what will happen actually. So those are the books I'm currently reading. I will now quickly unbox this, and then I'm actually gonna wrap up this vlog because I need to cook and I want to get this vlog up for you tomorrow. So I don't really have anything else to share before that. Let's open this up. I know which book it is. I know what it looks like. I'm actually hoping to read this one in April. I forgot to mention this when I updated you on my April TBR, but I really do hope to get to this one. Here we go. It's a smaller book, and the book is Gallant by W.E. Schwab. The cover is very different from what it looks like in actuality, like the typical release, but now look at these edges. Ha! And like, the edges are stunning. The edges I love. Love, 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 love. So like the edges are incredible. The cover is, I think I prefer the original cover to be honest, but it is cool, definitely. I'm still just gonna display the edges nevertheless. And if we look at it without the dust jacket, ooh, the end papers are cool. This is what it looks like without the dust jacket. Okay, it looks really nice actually. This I like. I like how it looks like this. I don't mind it. This I like. Yeah, this is W.E. Schwab's latest release. As you might know, I do have like a small W.E. Schwab shrine on one of my shelves. So a shelf dedicated to W.E. Schwab's books, because those are kind of the books that got me back into reading 3 years ago almost. I'm very excited to get to this one. I don't think it will be too difficult to read. It's like, yeah, it's a different format as well. It has some illustrations and stuff. I've heard very mixed reviews about this one, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna think of it. But nevertheless, I'm really excited to read it. I think like the pages feel really nice actually. I'm intrigued. And that's the vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!